Good evening and welcome back to Around the Region. I'm your host, Griffin Harper, joined today by your homecoming queen and my co-host, Maggie Anglin. Now, Maggie, we've got some really good content for this week's Around the Region, but what's really good is how our team has been performing.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, the Lady Warriors put up an impressive game last Friday against the North Hall Trojans. After going back and forth, they ended up winning the game 52-45.
You're exactly right, Maggie. The girls keep showing how well they can work together game after game.
Yes, and I'm excited to see if that trend continues tonight.
Hard to believe that the ladies can balance out working hard, keeping a fun team dynamic, and winning games all together, enough to be second in the region.
Yes, 100%. I think it goes to show how important surrounding yourself with encouraging teammates is. These ladies keep winning games not just because of their talent, but because of how they continue to lift each other up.
You're right. It's a really underrated aspect of the game, Maggie. Now let's talk to one of the men's best shooters and also someone who leads the team in free throw percentage, senior Tristan Orndorff.
My great-grandpa inspired me to play basketball. He was in the NFL. He's a great guy, athletic. I wanted to kind of be athletic like him and just play basketball. Probably my grandma, because she's always been there for me. I lived with her my whole life. I just want to play for her, just be my grandma. This team that we have here at White County, we're all really close friends. It's not just basketball, we're just friends, and I feel like that sets us apart. We're like family outside of basketball. We have a lot of new plays. Coach made a lot of new plays for me, Cohen, John. We all have new plays. We just all got to step up. There's not really adjustments, just maturing and stepping up. Probably Carter. He didn't play basketball in the beginning of the season. He joined the team not too long ago. He's done really good. Myself, I stepped up as a senior. Cohen, he stepped up. Really good shooting, and yeah. We're together. Even though we don't have the best record, we're still together, and we're still friends. We still practice hard. We just have a good time, so together.
I mentioned how Tristan leads the team in free throw percentage, and that actually is one of our over-under questions. We'll get to in a few minutes, though. But the 2-6 boys team will play Johnston tonight, looking to go 2-1 region play. And Maggie, tonight's game could make a huge impact on their current record. Yes,
the girls are 7-2 as well, hoping to keep their good region record well. Now, let's check out everyone's favorite AV teacher attempt to play basketball. And let me tell you, this is a good one, Griff.
I'm ready.
You want to do a three-man weave?
I haven't had a weave since '98.
I'm Emma Lightsey. I'm Kylie Watkins.
I'm Tristan Orndorff.
I'm Kason Wynn.
And we play basketball at White County High School.
And I'm Robert Lundy, and I'm an AV teacher, and they are teaching me how to play basketball. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Word.
Hey, just said the wrong word.
Okay, so our first drill is going to be layup lines.
Okay.
And basically, you're going to dribble the ball, and you're going to hit that square and get in the basket. And Tristan's going to show you how to do that.
All right, and I'm really sorry about hitting you in the head.
Can you pass? Do you want to
That
give me a
was an
pass?
accident.
Yeah,
Do you want to give me a pass?
All right, I'll pass the ball.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. Okay, yeah. I seen you do this.
Let Kylie pass the ball to me. Okay.
Travel.
Did she miss?
Travel. Ah!
Wait, I didn't.
Nobody told me I was doing this today, by the way. Oh, shit.
Good, Lundy. Well, Lundy, better pass this. I
I can do it this time. Am I supposed to?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh. That was pitiful. I gotta make one.
All right, let's soft on the square, okay? Soft on the
I
square.
gotta get one.
Soft on the square. There you go. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be drive and kick. Kylie's gonna be driving into the lane, and then she'll kick it out to me, and I'll shoot it.
So she's gonna drive into the paint, and then she's gonna kick it out, and Lacey's gonna drill it from downtown. All right, ready? From downtown.
All right, now Kylie will drive it to you. Cash.
Shoot.
Wow.
Give it to me, give me, I got this.
We need to go to dribbling. We haven't dribbled.
I was nervous.
Still nervous.
Yeah.
Basically, you're gonna do any dribble move you want to. I don't know if you can
Any
go under
dribble.
the legs.
Well, I'm just gonna go old school with the,
You can do a
the regular
crossover.
dribble.
I wouldn't exactly call Lundy an NBA talent,
No.
but if you want to watch the rest of Lumpy Works Out, it'll be on our YouTube channel, WTVN Warrior TV. Still to come, we make our over-under picks. We learn how to wrestle, and you guys get an inside look at the coaching aspect of things with Behind the Whistle.
Hello, I'm John Bird, and I'm the president of Mansfield Energy. Today I'm joined by Dade Anderson, also known as Precious, a senior here at White County High School. Mansfield is a proud sponsor of Warrior Athletics because we take great pride in serving our communities and in supporting our employees who support us. Headquartered in Gainesville, we've been fortunate to be a North Georgia employer for over 65 years. From the Mansfield team, go Warriors!
Craving the best barbecue in town? Well, get ready to pig out at Pink Pig Barbecue, where smoky, tender meats and mouth-watering sides meet Southern hospitality. From our fall-off-the-bone ribs to our slow-smoked pork and brisket, we're serving up plates so good you'll be coming back for more. Pink Pig Barbecue is your go-to spot for finger-licking goodness. Join us at Pink Pig Barbecue, where the food is hot, the vibes are cool, and the barbecue, it's always smoking. Pink Pig Barbecue, located in Helen.
United Community is a bank that believes in helping you succeed, like taking the opportunity to lend someone a hand and showing how much we care about your plans. We're United Community. If there's one thing we know about banking for your success, it takes a community.
Griffin Wrecker Service is the home for all of your towing needs. With many trucks in all shapes and sizes, Griffin Wrecker has what it takes to get you out of any trouble you may find out on the roads. Griffin Wrecker Service offers competitive prices with some of the best response times in North Georgia, which has allowed them to serve the community and beyond for over 20 years, winning 11 straight Reader's Choice Awards for Best Wrecker in White County along the way. Choose Griffin Wrecker 24-hour towing and recovery located at 15 Jackson Street, Cleveland, Georgia, just off the square, or call 706-219-4443. Again, that is 706-219-4443. Griffin Wrecker, proud sponsor of Warrior Television Network. Go Warriors!
This is one of my favorite segments, Maggie, and for good reason. This is just very fun to talk about. We have a few great picks for tonight. We'll start off with the girls. They play first. We'll go ahead and kick that off. Ella Kate Shedd. She's been really good rebounding, but does she have 5 rebounds tonight? She averages 4 on the season.
Averages 4, then I think she could.
Over under 4.5 rebounds.
I mean, considering Johnson's record, again, no hate, no shade, but I think 5, this would be the night to do so.
Absolutely.
I think she's got it in her. I've seen her hustle across the court. I mean, she's got a great work ethic. I think 5's, she's got it in the bag.
I agree. No, I think she's averaging 4 a game, but that's against really tough opponents. You get a team like Johnson. I can't remember the number off the top of my head. I did see yesterday that I was looking at all the stats and stuff, and I think she had 6 or 7 against Johnson.
Okay.
When they last played at Johnson, they come here tonight. So it should be pretty good. I think Ella Kate will reach that 5 rebound mark, maybe even more. We'll see.
Hopefully.
Next one up is Tristan Orndorff. We talked about how he goes to the line pretty often.
Yeah.
Does Tristan Orndorff have over 3.5 free throw attempts? So 2 trips to the line.
He might. That one's tough to say because depending on how many times he's going to go up with a shot, with a floater, whatever during the game, that's going to be what makes that number higher. So as long as he takes as many shot attempts as possible, which he's good at doing, I think you will see that.
I completely agree as well, and he's kind of one of those weapons that's good around any part of the side of the court. He can hit you from downtown, he can hit you from the wings, he can hit you from, or he can go and drive to get a layup. ISO, whatever you need him to do, he's a very versatile player, and I think he will he'll be a frequent flyer at the line tonight.
I agree.
All right, our final one: does White County win both games tonight? So boys and girls.
I think yes.
I think so too.
I think so.
I think Johnson is unmatched when it comes to what White County has to offer. I think White County gets the win.
Yeah.
What's in store tonight? Will our predictions be correct? We'll just have to wait and see. Until then, let's hear about the wrestling season with Coach Lowe.
Run, so you're not stuck there. You're so stupid. I started coaching wrestling for a couple reasons. The big one was the noticeable changes that I found that it made in my personal life, just as far as making me who I am today, and developing me and all these guys and girls behind me here. This is year 15 of me being the head coach. I have been coaching here for 19 years. I love it. I wake up every day mid-season, just ready to get after it for practice. Match time comes around, and it's one of those things that we really look forward to year-round. This sport. I would say my philosophy is really just trying to get a little bit better every day. We talk about all the time, just 1% better every day. And you keep doing that, and you're going to like your outcome. As far as memorable moments, we've had a bunch over the years. The ones that really stand out, though, are obviously our individual state champs, winning those matches in the finals. After those matches are won, having the guys and girls come over after the match, and just having that moment of you did it, and those are always really special. So what makes a great wrestler is a few things. You obviously got to have some athletic ability. You got to have some, usually there's a little bit weirdness about you. And if you got that, you can kind of, push yourself into positions and push yourself into different situations that not normal people feel accustomed to. And being able to come out and persevere through that is usually some pretty important traits. We have a goal of this year. One of our big goals is to finish top 3 in the state at traditionals in Macon coming up here in a couple weeks. What that's going to take is probably 10 or so of our guys to qualify and end up on the podium down there in Macon. And we have the team to do that. And all we got to do now is step up when it matters and wrestle those matches.
Now that we've discussed what it's like behind the scenes with a coach, I want to learn more about wrestling.
Well, WTVN's own senior wrestler Alex Johnson is here to show us. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Alex, and this is my dummy Latham, and this is Wrestling for Dummies. Each wrestling match consists of 3 2-minute rounds. The goal of these matches is simple: score points and win. But how do you score points? Well, there's many ways you can score points, but the main idea is that you score points through successfully executing moves during your match. In wrestling, each match begins with 2 wrestlers meeting at the center of the mat and shaking hands. The most common way to score points is through takedowns. A 3-point takedown is scored when one wrestler gains control over the other by forcing all 4 of their supporting points, elbows and knees, onto the mat, or by forcing their opponent to their back. From this position, the bottom man can score in two ways, reversals and escapes. A 1-point escape is simple. The wrestler on bottom just escapes. A 2-point reversal occurs when a wrestler who is on bottom is able to regain control over their opponent and end up in the top position. The top man can score through a system called near fall. Near fall is achieved when you hold your opponent's shoulder blades at least to a 45-degree angle with the mat. The wrestler is awarded points for nearly pinning their opponent's shoulders to the ground. The wrestler gets points depending on how long they hold their opponent in this position. 2 points for 2 seconds, 3 points for 3 seconds, etc. And that's the rules of wrestling. Hopefully this video was helpful in teaching you the basics of wrestling.
That was definitely helpful. I mean, I seriously had no idea what was going on in the mat.
Oh, me neither. The more you know, I guess. Well, let's talk to another wrestler in our news segment, Off the Books, where we learn not just about wrestling, but about athletes' other sports as well.
It keeps me busy, honestly. That's the main reason I do two sports. Schoolwork isn't too bad with it, but a lot of that is just making sure I get my stuff done in class so I don't have to worry about it when I go home. Well, I love wrestling. Anything like MMA or combat sports related, it's like an art, you know? It's, I don't know. I couldn't really describe it. It's just something I really enjoy. And then J-Rot, it helps me have a better foundation for me going into my career. So that's my main motivator behind that. So I want to go wrestle with the Navy at the academy. I probably won't be able to do that unless something drastic changes here in these next 2 years. But either way, I do want to pursue a career as an admiral in the Navy. I want to be a rear admiral one day. But yeah, those are my long-term goals. Wrestling helps me stay physically fit. It puts me in a good mindset and makes sure that I'm well equipped for the challenges that are coming towards me. And then by completing JROTC, it just helps me have a better standing. It helps me have a better eligibility for the ROTC scholarship, and it helps me to be able to reach out to institutions and like public figures a lot easier because we do a lot of public events. That just helps it. Well, all of my family, going back probably 7, 8 generations, they've all served either with the Army, with the Navy, or with the Marines. But specifically, I had a great-granddad. He was a sniper during Desert Shield and Desert Storm, a little bit during the Gulf as well, and going into 2003 when we went back into Iraq. He was a great person. He taught me a lot of things. He inspired me. And then my other great-granddad, he was in the Navy. He served probably 10, 15 years, and it was like the best thing he ever did. He got to travel and experience a lot, so both of those coming together just really helped me. Be smart. Don't frustrate your instructors. You know, it's not too hard. Cut your hair. You know, nothing crazy about it. It's just hair. It'll grow back. Other than that, it's really simple things, you know, just take it easy. Don't stress about it too much, and, you know, just have a good time.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this week's edition of Around the Region. I hope everyone enjoyed learning about wrestling and basketball featuring our school's athletes. I want to give a big shout out to the WTVN crew for making this production possible.
Yes, and best of luck to our basketball team with their game against Johnson tonight and our wrestling team, and they travel to Pickens tonight. So.
Going back to what you said about basketball, they play here at home tonight live right here at www.whiteco.tv. 2 great games ahead and hopefully a great night for Warrior basketball and wrestling.
Yes.
And thank you for watching this edition of Around the Region. See you next time.